Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 7.4.5 Entropic Generator, Quantum Surge and Scared Stiff. This is one of the Paradox parts and is the second one. The first one was with Dragon Man I did last time. So this one will start with Medusa and end with Thor Ragnorok. The boss we're going to attempt is going to be a new one, that is going to be Namor. So here again I would suggest you highly to bring in stun lockers. I've given a few options there, or debuff removers because of Scared Stiff you might be rooted for 4 seconds, so they will be helpful in removing that. Or just bring in champions with strong special attacks and just throw a special attack when you are rooted for 4 seconds. So again you will get your paradox charges on dexterity, and you can remove one when you use a fourth light attack. So for every paradox charge you have, your combat power rate increased by 20%, so you can use that to your advantage and bring in stun lockers. Now for your masteries, I am going to run a non-suicide setup here because I'm going to throw a lot of specials. So I would highly suggest you do the same. That will be on your screen in a moment. And that's about it guys. Before we jump into the bath, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. The first fight is going to be against a Medusa. Now with Medusa you have to build up your paradox charges first. This is a good place for that, but try to bring in a champion that has easy access to stagger or nullify, so you can avoid the auto block, or use champions that have true strike so they can avoid the auto block as well. All you need to do is to dex 3 times. Once you have 3 of those dexes, the power gain will not be there because of quantum surge, and then you can easily go through the fight. I just brought in Black Widow Clairvoyant specifically for this fight. You can bring in another champion as well. The suggested options I've given you are all champions that have access to either stun lock, or they can easily shrug off any debuffs from them, so you can use any of those champions. But for this fight I would suggest you have a champion that can easily remove Medusa's fury, so you don't have to worry about the unblockable. Next defender is going to be a Civil Warrior. Now he's pretty easy to deal with. His specials can be easily evaded. Now I'm gonna use a Hulk Immortal here, and I'm gonna slowly build up to an SP2 just below 3 bars of power, and also 9 to 10 paradox charges. Once I have those, I will throw my SP2, and that will be a confirmed stun on Civil Warrior. And then I'm gonna use medium, and then a 5 hit combo and throw a SP2 again. So I will keep him in stun all the time, and all the extra damage with the Hulk Immortal will kill him off. So in the beginning it will take a little bit of time for you to set up your paradox charges. Try to have at least 8 of them or 9 of them, and then you can go in and lay into Civil Warrior. And the best part, these charges will continue up onto the next fight, so you can literally run the whole path with Hulk Immortal. Same option you can do with other champions. So you can use a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man with an SP1 with the stun lock. Also you can use the same with your Ultron with a stun lock, and I'm gonna use an Aegon also with an SP3. I will show you in the upcoming fights, so stay tuned guys and just watch Civil Warrior just die on his own. Next up is going to be a Magneto. Now you will need a non-metallic champion. Now I already have a Hulk Immortal built up from the last fight with all of those gamma and also unblockable and unstoppable. So I am just gonna throw my SP2. I have all of the 10 of those paradox ready, and medium 2 times medium and 5 attack 5 hit combo and an SP2, and I just repeat that again, medium, then medium, light, and an SP2, and I will be easily able to kill him off. I don't need to worry about the SP3 on Magneto because he will be permanently stunned. Now if you don't have an Hulk Immortal or an Ultron on a Spider-Man Stark Enhance, if you have an Aegon, so you can bring him also, but the only thing with Aegon is that you will have to play slowly in the beginning. Try to have at least 9 to 10 paradox charges and have at least 50 hits on the combo meter, because his stun duration increases with every hit with every 10 hits on the combo meter by 0.1%. So when you have 50, the stun is increased by 5% to a maximum of 7. So you can just throw an SP3 and you can start hitting the opponent, and before the stun is expired you get another SP3, so you can just keep stun locking the opponent. So right here I have an SP3. Now I'm gonna slowly build up to my charges, and I'm gonna wait for building up my combo meter as well. Once I have 40 or 50, I'm gonna throw my SP3, and you will see I will have an SP3 stun lock loop that will easily help me to kill off Squirrel Girl and also help me get all of those hit combo meters on Aegon. Now this next fight is going to be against the Sunspot. I'm going to use an Ultron to show another example. You don't have to bring in different champions. You can literally run the whole path with a Hulk Immortal or with one champion. But I am just using different ones to show you different options and for you guys to know how many paradox charges you need. So for Ultron it's pretty easy. He has a confirmed stun on an SP1. So all you need to do is to build up to 6 or 7 paradox charges, and then you can easily stun lock with an SP1. It might take a little longer, but again the damage is not very high, but it's a permanent stun lock. So if you don't have any other option, you can get rid of the paradox path with only a stun locker. So with Ultron I like to throw in a medium and then go with a 5-hit combo, so I always have enough power to throw an SP1. You don't want to be caught off guard when you don't have an SP1 enough power and you're not able to throw that SP1 to get the stun in. So if you feel like you're not going to have enough power, just throw 2 medium attacks and then a 5-hit combo, or at least a 7 paradox charges, so you will be easily able to have SP1 all the time. And the final fight before the boss is going to be a Thor Ragnorok. Now by this time you should have 2 or 3 champions built up with paradox and the stun lock should be ready, so you can use anybody. My choice is going to be an Aegon just because I just want to do another fight. Just here I have 3 SP3. I'm gonna throw that in, and because I already have 170 150 odd hits ready, the stun will be longer, and by the time the stun will finish off I will have another SP3 because I have 10 of those paradox charges. So you can keep throwing that, keep hitting him. You can get free combo meters, and also with that SP3 stun lock it will be a really good fight. Some other options that can work on stun lock can be a Ronin, can be a She-Hulk, so plenty of different champions that have any confirmed stun, so you can combine it with the paradox and make use of the Entropic Generator node, and that will help you out finish off the fights very quick just within the stun lock. The boss is going to be a Namor. Now with Namor, his mechanics are pretty simple and straightforward. Just be wary about the charges of outrage he will get before he gets into his tidal wave. And the node here that is you need to take care about is going to be crisis of opportunity. So the timer that you see on the top right of the screen, try to use a special when it's about to expire, because that will give you a fury and stop giving you a degen. So simply put, if the timer is about to expire and you're using a special attack, you will get a fury on yourself, increasing your damage. But if you're not using any special attack and the timer expires, the defender gets a fury and you get a degen on yourself that really gives quite a lot of damage. You can use any of your tech champions or any champion that is immune to bleed, because this node also has biohazard, and this Namor is going to be fairly very aggressive, so just be very careful when he gets to that outrage at 30 and he gets into his Imperious Rex. Now having said that, again, my favorite choice here is going to be Guillotine 2099, because she has a lot of power control as well, and she can easily heal up as well if you go down a lot. Another good option is going to be a Nimrod. Also you can bring in Ultron, and Warlock is also a good option. Warlock's virus will stop him from healing up, so there's quite a few different options you can use here. Corvus is also another option you can use here with 200% boost, but be careful not to hit Namor in the block, otherwise you will be poisoned and that will kill you off. You can also use SP2 from Guillotine 2099 to your advantage with the heal reversal, so anytime he throws in a special, that will remove health from Namor. So I hope that helps, guys. And one final thing is that if you stay away from Namor, he will gain power. If you stay close to him, if you stay close to him, that power gain will go away. So just be wary about that. When he's above 2 bars of power, try to stay close and bait out the SP2. I would again suggest you to bring in the tech champion that has some kind of power control, so Guillotine 2099, Vision, all of them are some good examples. Or you can use a Ghost and with Hood synergy, so you can tank the SP3. Warlock also has power control, so just keep that in mind, guys, and then this should be a pretty straightforward fight. There's one thing you need to take care about, extra one, is crisis of opportunity. Make sure that when the timer is about to expire, throw a special attack so you don't get the degen, instead you get a fury on you. So I hope that helps, guys, and I hope you clear this path. If it did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. Apart from that, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.